Hello. So today I'm going to talk to you about the life cycle of heartworms. So we have kind of six-ish stages that we talk about with heartworms. That's kind of broad. It's a little more in-depth than that, but the ones that we pay attention to for disease process and preventions, there's about 6 stages. So there are 4 larval stages that we pay attention to. We call those L1, L2, L3, L4. There's actually more stages, but we kind of flub with the names a little bit. Then there is a young adult stage and then an adult stage of heartworms. So L1 heartworms are what are called microfilaria. Those are the microscopic baby heartworms. L1 and L2 stages are typically found in the mosquito themselves. L3 is either found in the mosquito or in the dog after they have been infected. L4 and then the young adult and the adult stages are typically found in the dog. The way that these heartworms are transmitted is the mosquito buzzes, finds itself an animal that's infected with heartworms, sucks up the microfilaria, then they run over to another little critter outside and bite them. Now, they don't immediately inject the larval stages of the heartworm into that animal. What typically happens is that larval stage is actually in the saliva of the mosquito, and that saliva has to find its way into the bloodstream. So it's not an immediate transmission. Now, technically, it's not contagious between dogs, but if you have a dog with heartworms and you have a dog without it, and the one without it is not on prevention, there is a higher incidence of heartworms in that second dog because you'll have mosquitoes that share the same area between the dogs. Now, the reason the life stages are important is your regular heartworm preventions, your tablets or your topicals or all of those, your injectable, is really only going to be treating the larval stages, L1 through L4. Once you get to that kind of pre-adult stage, those preventions are no longer going to kill that heartworm. And typically, you get maybe 2 months from L1 to L4. So that's not a very big window. That's why missing 1 dose of heartworm prevention, especially in the South where I am, can lead to a heartworm infection because you miss that window to kill that larval stage of the parasite. Now, later on, we're going to talk about treating of adult heartworms, but the absolute best 100% way of things is to do heartworm prevention. I know that some people are a little bit afraid of putting preventions into their dog or on their dog or injections or all those things, but I have been practicing for a very long time, and I can tell you that death by heartworm disease is one of the most horrible deaths I have ever seen in a dog. It is absolutely worth it to give them heartworm prevention. Every single animal, even your indoor animals, mosquitoes come inside. So even your inside cats and all of those need to be on heartworm prevention. Next, I'm going to be talking about different types of heartworm preventions, and then I will get on to heartworm treatment.